scene playing out several times for drivers in Mesa. Firefighters say they responded to 10 separate rescues today. They say drivers fail to realize a couple of feet of water is just too much for them to get through. Many times one car would go through and then others would just blindly follow, leaving multiple cars stuck.
I couldn't see in front of me. I was following those tail lights.
And then they stopped, huh? They got stuck.
And then my car died.
It just stopped. The car died. It was floating. It picked us up and it was floating. I've never seen the university like that. Not that fast. Never.
And some scary stuff. Luckily, everyone was pulled from their cars safely there in Mesa. All of the drivers' cars were towed away with at least a little bit of water damage. ABC 15's Angie Holdsworth is live tonight. And Angie, we're talking about some very expensive repair bills here.
It potentially could be thousands of dollars, Stephanie. Now, keep in mind, if the water rises up even like maybe halfway up to the tire, it's likely the water could be splashing into the engine, and then you could see some potentially serious engine damage. Now, like you said, we saw several cars stuck in washes throughout the day. There was a car that was stuck over at Indian Bend Wash, a common area for flooding. Now remember, it just takes a few inches for the car to get stranded in the water or even to float away. Now I spoke to a mechanic who sees the kind of damage to the cars pretty much firsthand. He says it can be very severe, and sometimes you won't know there's damage until much later on.
If you get it submerged so much and the water gets shot up in there, there's actually, on this particular truck, there's an intake right up in that wheel well, and it can suck water in, and it actually could damage the engine, start bending rods and bending pistons and stuff like that.
Now, it's probably best to go ahead and have your car checked out. If you were stuck in a wash like that, it's better to know before you start seeing problems, obviously, but a little more incentive to not be going through those washes to begin with. Stephanie.
Exactly. Yes, just another reason not to. Angie, thank you. Water